Hi Scorpios, welcome to Souls Intersect. I have your July through August love and relationship reading. So it's going to focus mainly on August since we're heading towards the end of July. If you're interested in a private reading with me, please email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. And also look out for the August general reading coming up in a couple weeks. And I did do the July general reading as well for Scorpio. Okay. So tuning in here, I'm picking up on some anger or frustration. And it feels like it is mainly to do with this King of Wands character. So for some of you, this is going to be a fire sign. But that's not necessarily the case. It feels like this kind of fun-loving, jovial, sociable male. It's feeling very male, but it could be female for some of you. So this very creative, kind of open-minded person who I feel you have your eye on, but he's got his head turned the other way. And it feels like that is where some of the anger is coming from. I feel like you, Scorpio, have been putting some work and effort into either trying to pursue something with him or trying to get a message across to him. So this could be someone that you're hoping to have a future with, or for some of you, it could be someone that you from the past. And it could also be someone you're with right now for those of you in current relationships. My intention for these love and relationships reading, by the way, is to address both singles and those already involved in relationships. So I set that intention and then I deliver whatever messages come to me intuitively first and foremost. So for most of them, I've been able to kind of cover both. But looking at it from the single aspect, that's where I'm picking up on most of the anger or frustration. And again, it feels like you have felt like you've had to pursue the person more than you would like to. I do get the feeling that this person is interested in you. I just feel like there's something distracting them right now. And it's possible it's another person, but it's possible that it's also work or something else in their life. For some of you, I'm definitely getting that a current love interest, probably for this scenario, someone that you're not with yet, is going through something personal that you're not quite aware of. You may be aware of it on some level, or you may have some clues, but it's almost like this person seems like a grounded, happy person, and even possibly a good match for you, but it feels like they've experienced like not something romantic related, like a death in the family at the most extreme level, or some family troubles, something going on. I'm just getting this feeling of back home for someone, for this male figure. Could also be female, but it feels like maybe some family things, and that's what their head is turned towards. And for you, the Four of Cups is feeling like some of that stagnation and just a little bit of like a waiting feeling. And the Three of Pentacles is feeling like some of that effort that you've been putting in towards trying to build this up. So the message, I feel like, is, because I don't feel like you've gone overboard in pursuing, and I also don't feel like you're waiting in the sense of waiting for something that's not going to come to pass. It feels pretty balanced. But I do feel the frustration. And so what I would say is that I think for a lot of you in this scenario, this person is just needs to go through this phase that they're going through. Could also be business related, whatever has their focus. And it feels like it'll kind of wind down, it'll pass, that you may still have your moments. So I would just urge you to try to be patient. And with the Page of Swords, though, too, it really feels like you may even want to address this in some way, like kind of say, communicate if you feel comfortable. So for some of you, this may work. It may work to do something like say, I kind of get the idea that you're you're going through something right now, or you're busy with something, but I'm interested, and I'd love to get to know you better later, or something like that. Um, so it does feel like there's potential. It just feels like there's something distracting this person right now. It has nothing to do with you. For those of you in a relationship, it feels a little bit different. It feels like you're actually working towards trying to improve things with a partner, and I do feel the partner is also the King of Wands, could again be a fire sign. And it feels like you feel like you're putting in all the effort and they're not doing much. And in this case, the energy I feel from that character is that they are being kind of dismissive. I really do feel that energy. I don't think that it's mean-hearted or anything like that, that they are trying to hurt you, or yeah, they're not trying to hurt you, but it feels like for some reason they just don't have the impetus, the motivation, the patience to make improvements the way that you're trying to. So I don't pick up on any serious issue, though for some of you it could be. The Four of Cups could be sort of, it could just be being drained or fed up with something on the emotional level, but it can also be something more physical that involves emotions, or even something like an addiction or something like that. So, but I really don't feel any extreme drama in terms of whatever the matter is that you may be trying to sort out. But I do feel that it's something that you're really hoping to make improvements on with this Three of Pentacles, and this King of Wands character is just not seeing eye to eye with you on this. One of the things is it could be the approach. So if you feel like you've approached your partner about trying to address something, talk about something, make some improvements about something, it could be anything. It could be talking about a matter, having a conversation. It could be, trying to get this person to go to therapy or something. It could even just be like trying to work something out with this person in terms of being better about scheduling things together, or something more logistical like that. And it could be bigger. It could be about trying to change habits, or trying to improve habits or patterns within your relationship. But what I'm picking up on is possibly why this person isn't seeing eye to eye. And it doesn't feel fair. It feels like they should be giving more consideration to what you're proposing. But at the same time, one suggestion I have is, from a message I'm getting, is that it could be the approach. So maybe some sort of alternative approach, or so either the idea that you have for whatever this improvement or issue is, or how you're actually approaching the person about it, that could maybe stand to be altered a little bit. That could be a way to kind of get this person to turn their head and see eye to eye with you more on this, because I do feel that it's draining you, and that's usually a sign that it's not going to work. It's kind of like, especially when you're trying to do something positive, if you're putting all this effort into trying to make a positive improvement and you're starting to feel drained from it, it's kind of the opposite outcome that you want. So that's where the message comes in about possibly taking a different approach to this. Okay, let me see if I pick up on anything else here. The page is really speaking to me too about honesty. I feel like this is just a general message for both singles and those of you in relationships, to do your best to present things as clearly as you're feeling them. And it may take some actual sorting out of your own emotions, because it's kind of, the sword is kind of pointing towards this Four of Cups. And I get that feeling that you're being called upon to speak. It's not that you're hiding anything, but to clarify what you mean about something more, and possibly to be more honest in a sense. Like, it could be that not all the truth has come out, but it feels like you're needing to sort out some of what those truths are a little bit more for yourself on the emotional level before you can do that. And I see the page sort of with his back turned to some of those emotions, and So that is another message for you to maybe try to acknowledge that within yourself and take some time, especially if there is some stagnation, to sort some things out in yourself. And if it's not speaking the truth to another person, it could just be even writing them down for yourself to help yourself understand a little bit more clearly what you're feeling. Okay, Scorpios, thank you so much. Again, if you're interested in a private reading, please email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. Thank you.